What's up everybody, it's Simei. So I'm back. So sorry that I did not vlog last weekend because I said that I was going to upload every Saturday. Really busy with work and school, so I'm still trying to juggle that together. So I wasn't able to vlog. And I thought, I'll just make this video. I recently just saw a video, like Damon and Joe, basically Damon explains his 5 love stories. I know Valentine's Day was yesterday, well on Thursday. But I thought I'd tell you my love stories. Basically, when I first started off Tinder, I just didn't do anything. I was just messaging around. I thought it was really cool. I think this was spring break. I don't remember what year it was. Probably my senior year of high school. Yeah, it was my senior year of high school. Yeah, it was my senior year of high school. It was around spring break, and basically, I think it was around, or before spring break. I don't remember. It was around that time, and I was messaging this guy from Europe, and he was visiting in California at the time with his family. He was so cute. Oh my god, if I could just tell you how cute he was just so cute. And let me just tell you right now, he looks 10 times hotter now. He was just so cute. He was so nice, and let's just say this boy just boosted my self-esteem. He was just amazing all around. And he also played baseball, which was the plus side. And wow, he was so nice. We literally talked for a while. We started a Snapchat streak. It was kind of our thing. Every time we messaged, we end the conversation with sentences with red hearts. That's how extra, I'm just thinking about it, that's so cringy. But yeah, so that was kind of our thing, and we were just messaging for a while. And then he told me that he was going to stay here in California for a whole school year. And that's when I was okay, perfect, that's our opportunity to finally meet. And next thing you know it, he was just well, I can't lie to my host family, and I don't know how we would meet. It's just so basically we were messaging and all this stuff, and we knew everything about each other, but then he just didn't have the effort to actually meet me. It's just he didn't make the effort. That's the problem. So that was kind of goodbye. So we stopped talking, and then now he has a girlfriend, and he's looking really hot. So he drove a Mercedes. This guy was basically the first guy that I would constantly hook up. We were friends with benefits, basically. And he always picked me up in his Mercedes Benz, and it wasn't a brand new Mercedes Benz. It was one of those classic 90s Mercedes Benz that I liked. We would listen to music and all that stuff. We would basically hook up in his car, and this it escalated so quickly. It was just it became basically an every night thing. And I really I didn't like him at first. I thought he was really annoying, but I enjoyed the attention that he was giving me. And then after a while, I did start to like him, but not really. And then plot twist, basically he basically sent me this song. He's kind of a SoundCloud rapper, not really, but he knows how to play music and all that stuff. And then he wrote this one song that was basically about me. And after we did it in the car, he goes, "Do you want to listen to this song?" And it's about me. And it's just it's not a bad song. Well, it is a bad song. It has really good beats, but it's such a bad song. It was just about me. And it was about my freaking vagina. It was about my vagina. That's the thing. So that was kind of why. And on top of that, he emailed me his song that was forwarded to 8 other people. And then when I looked at the names, there's this one girl that I'm friends with that I went to high school with. She's a grade below me, and he was friends with her. And basically I messaged her about him, and he was she was telling me all this bad stuff about him. And then he freaks out, and he was "Don't tell her that we're hooking up, blah blah blah." And I was just what's going on? So basically after that, he wanted to hook up with her, but she wouldn't hook up with him. So it was kind of he didn't want to ruin his chances with her through me, because I was talking to her. So that didn't end up really either like good either, but I was just like, I guess I had a song about me, so that's a plus. But this guy, we met on Tinder again, spring break. But this was quite recently. We met on Tinder, and he was basically staying in LA for like 3 months or 2 months, I forgot, like by himself. And we're like, oh yeah, like we should hang out. And basically we like meet up and hang out, and he didn't like really have like anyone to really like be friends with and show him around. And I thought he was so cute, like nerdy cute. I thought he was like really cute, and I was just like, okay, like let's vibe with him. And this is my problem. I do have this tendency to where it's like, I do like when I see a cute guy, I was like, okay, like let's make out, whatever. But this one, I actually wanted to be like nice and just be friends with him. So basically like, oh, we went to the beach, we got to know each other and hang out, and then he went to a Lakers game, and then right after the Lakers game, we hung out and I took him around like Beverly Hills, like all that stuff, and like we're just like flirting, texting and everything. It was just so cute. It was like the most perfect moment, I guess I would say. And then we started hanging out again, and like basically like I hung out with him like the whole full like week, 2 weeks that I was in LA. I don't know how long I was there for spring break, but basically the whole spring break I hung out with him because it was like really fun. We like drove around mostly. I took him to like all my favorite spots, and like he and then like this one day like we just go to the beach and we're just like talking, and then just like we just like end up kissing each other, and we're like making out. And like every time I drop him off, we like make out and everything and all that stuff and all that jazz, if you know what I mean. And then like I'm just like basically like it was just like an amazing spring break. After spring break, I come back to Loyola, and we're like FaceTiming again, we're like texting, we're talking and all that stuff. And then I was like, oh, you should come to Chicago. And he ends up coming to Chicago for St. Patty's Day, and my roommates, my friends gets to know him, and we like have fun and all that stuff. And then it just got like really weird from there. I thought he liked me and I really liked him, and I thought we were vibing really well, but I guess not. He actually like was, you know, obviously we weren't exclusive, but like he was like, I don't know, he would just like message girls in front of me that I knew that he was messaging. He wanted to hook up with other girls and like all this stuff, but like he'll be like still like flirty with me. It was just weird. And then I told him to go to a Clippers game, and basically he goes to a Clippers game with this other girl that he's been basically hanging out with the whole time in LA. Then he asked me to come back during Easter break weekend, and I did go back, and we hung out again, and it was really fun, and he got to like know my mom and all that stuff and like all that jazz. Then that summer I was planning to go to Europe with a friend, but I couldn't, so I ended up going by myself and switched up all the places I was going. Basically, I went to go see him in Europe for like a whole week, and I spent time with him and like met his family and all that stuff. And again, like we weren't together, but it was like this like whole mix. And now we're friends. And then he came again that same summer, but towards the end during August, and he wanted to spend his birthday in LA. So he came there and he hung out with me for like a whole 2 weeks and got to meet my friends. Then I threw this party. With a friend of mine, and that night basically was a whole mess. A really close friend of mine got a little bit too much, and she was flirting all over him. And next you know it, you know, they like both like make out and all this stuff. And yeah, so it was wrong on both parts to be. I was very upset with him because I was like, you manipulate my feelings, but then you go around saying you like me, but then you also like go with other girls as well. So that was the other thing. And she knew what she was doing, even though yeah, she was, you know, having too much fun. She knows what she was doing, because why cry about it? Basically went through all that crap and made it seem like a huge ass love story, but it ended up not being it. And we're just like friends. I feel like he just wasn't ready, and he was just very intimidated by me, and I just feel like he couldn't handle it. And the annoying part about him was that like he always saying, I want a relationship, I want a relationship. It's like, I was right here, bro. Like, I was right here. I was ready to go, but you weren't, you know? That was basically the first time that I actually felt like really deep feelings for someone, and it didn't work out, and I cried about it, but it's all good. He lived in Beverly Hills. He was actually 5 minutes away from me. I was at the edge of Beverly Hills. I didn't live in Beverly Hills, so don't think I'm a rich bitch, okay? Because I'm not. But he lived right by me, and we met on Tinder again. My video died again, and it didn't even record all the good tea that I just said. Okay, so I'm gonna hurry up because I've actually been filming for an hour now. I didn't really find him attractive at first, but he was so needy, and I really loved the attention. That's basically it. I didn't find him attractive at all, but I was like, whatever, he's in close vicinity, it works, let's do it. And basically he just texted me like, he just repeats himself. He's like, babe, are you coming over? Are you coming over? Come on. And I was like, why? Come over, and he'll just be like, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go start myself in the bathroom. You just focus on yourself and start on yourself on the bed, okay? I'll be right back. And I was just like, okay, like, what? Okay, whatever. The night that I actually found him attractive was when basically he said my name correctly. A lot of guys don't get my name right because when you're reading it, you're like, Samaj, and you're like, no, and then they're like, oh. And I just really don't care because everyone butchers my name, so I just like forgot about it. One night he walks me out, and I'm telling you, he walks me out every night. This is another thing, like, he walks me out and he just goes, good night, Smay, see you later, and gives me that look, and I was just like, ugh. I was like, no, you did not. And then I just remember like texting and calling my friend and be like, he remembered my name. He remembered my name. He said my name. And it was so hot. Like, that night I was just like, wow, like, okay, now you cute. Now you cute. Like, what just happened? So we stopped hooking up the first time because he wanted to get this girl. All that stuff. And then he was like, I can't be hooking up with you if I'm trying to get this girl. I was like, okay, whatever. Focus on you. Then he hits me up again and we start doing it again. And then like right before I came back, like this year, he was just like, I don't want to do this anymore. And I was like, okay, like whatever. And he said something so mean to me and I was just like, okay. I was like, whatever. I was a petty ass hoe and I basically blocked him on everything and I was like, don't ever contact me ever again, whatever, you know, you're lame, whatever, and all that stuff. And I blocked him before he can even reply. That's how petty I was. I blocked him on Snapchat, Instagram, and his phone number. So I was kind of like, peace out, homie. And I was just kind of mad because I was just like, thank you guys so much for listening to my stories. I'm probably going to regret this later, but you know, like everyone loves a fun like Tinder stories. So upload days are on Saturdays. Hope you like, comment, and subscribe. And I hope to see you guys later. Thank you guys so much for watching. Peace out.